Good afternoon, YouTube. My name is Brandon Smith. I'm a college student. I have made $40,000 trading stocks. I have made over $10,000 from my own photography company. What I want to teach you guys today is how to become financially free, is that's what you want, or how to start your own business and work away from a corporate job. Overall, so we're going to talk about today, we're going over an article written by Desirae Odjick, and we're going over a lot of interesting aspects, so make sure to stay to the end so you guys can accumulate all this knowledge. Get out your notepads because we're getting this ball rolling. Good afternoon, YouTube. As I mentioned in this intro, my name is Brandon Smith. I want to talk a little bit about myself so you guys can understand what background I have to talk about the subject of starting a business and how you guys can start making money. So just a little bit about myself. I'm a college student. I'm 20 years old. I am a senior in college. I work hard as to get to where I'm at. I grind my off every single day and I'm still learning, but what I can say is I've made over 40,000 trading stocks. I've made over 10,000 from my own photography company. I've worked on houses before with friends' fathers. I've had over 5 jobs, so I can say I know a lot about finances. I know a lot about how to actually get a business going, how to stay successful, and how to really live your financial dream. So I was looking up online and I saw this article published by Shopify, written by Desirae Odjick, titled How to Start a Business in 11 Steps. I was looking through a bit of what she was saying, and it kind of touched base with how my business ran and how I got started and getting my own photography company, as well as how I gained knowledge to learning. So a little bit about Desirae Odjick. I did a little bit of research. She is a product marketer with a background in content marketing. She works for Shopify, of course. Looking at her Instagram right now, doesn't say too much, and this is just quick research about her, so I'm not gonna find everything about her. She has an article from Vice about how she saved $25,000 in 3 years to buy her first house. Overall, she is a pretty good person to really understand this article. She has a lot of experience, and of course she's working for Shopify, so she must likely have a degree. Not 100% sure, but most likely she does. I don't think having a degree is necessary, though I think it does help a lot. First off, in her article, and as we're going through this video, I'm just going to post up each clip of what she says, and I'm just going to touch base. So I'm going to look at what she says, and I'm going to touch base on what I think about it. So her first, and through this video, we're not going to touch every single area. I don't want to touch financial areas, but I want to touch more based on how to actually get started, because I feel like a lot of people become complacent and a lot of people say they want to do it, though they don't actually start. So in the article, her first step is to find a business idea. So what do I think about this? With her first step being finding a business idea, I think that you should all have some sort of skills before you get into any business. You need to work on any type of skills in your life. Going throughout your childhood, you will gain skills. For me, growing up, I learned that I was a very good listener. I learned that I loved making videos. As a kid, I always did that. I did a lot of flips as a kid. So I loved parkour. I loved thrill seeking. Really anything thrilling kind of made me into who I was as a kid. Though I think it kind of got me into photography, the aspect of me creating videos as a kid. Going through college, I learned a lot more about the world. I learned more about what I enjoy, what I think I don't enjoy, and so on. So I think a lot of this is based on how long you have lived and what skills you have accumulated throughout that time. For example, I did videos as a kid with my scooter. You can watch a little bit right here. So that really got me into my photography company. I as well dated a girl whose father was a videographer. He boosted my interest more. At the time, I was also learning about stocks, and I was learning about trading. And that's how I made money to actually get into the business, which I wanted. So it was just a lot of knowledge accumulated over time. And I think at any age, especially if you're older, younger, it doesn't matter. I think you should still always be accumulating skills. If you're not accumulating skills, you're not going to be able to start a business. So that's just her first area. Her second is writing a business plan. So once you figure out what type of business you want to, you need to write a business plan. So you need to put out steps to make this happen. For me, I had to get money first, and I was broke. I had about $3,000 saved up, but I was in college, so I had to pretty much spend that for my college funds. So first, what you're going to need to do is understand what business you want, and you're going to need to figure out a way to actually get it started. For my photography company, once I said I wanted that, I needed to find a way for that to happen. So I didn't have enough money, so I decided to learn a skill to make money. I learned stock trading, and I accumulated enough money for me to put into my photography company and grow it. In my business plan, I had photography. I needed to make money. I needed to gain communication skills, something I was very poor at. As a kid, I was always very shy, so I didn't have any good communication skills. So I started reading books. I started reading Rich Dad Poor Dad for finances. I started reading books, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I read a lot of Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction, Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life. I learned a lot through what I've learned to read, and I put it all into my business, as well as this business I'm hoping to get started up with YouTube. Writing down your business plan, understanding what steps you need to do to get to where you're at, and then actually taking action. If you don't take action, you will not get results. Don't be complacent. You're going to get complacent, of course. I think it's a part of the journey, but understand that it's a journey. You will go up and you will go down. It's not a straight linear path. Nothing is linear. It's always an up and down. So you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You just need to stick with it until you get to where you desire. I could say as well, maybe you can learn about the market that you're in, understand your competitors in the market. So if you're around people in the same niche, understand what they have to do to get to where they're at. Maybe talk to them. Of course, you don't want to compete and steal their customers, but go inside their business, understand what's about it. If you're opening a Taco Bell and there's a Taco Bell down the street, understand what's wrong with that Taco Bell and fix that stuff in your Taco Bell that you create. Really get your company name, creating a story for your business. What do you want your business to be about? For my photography company, I want it to be for everyone. I want blacks, whites. I want everyone to understand that this is a family oriented business. Area 3 is secure financing to fund your business. So I think I went over this. You need to actually get money for your business. How are you going to do that? If you are not at the place where you need to be to get your business started, you're going to need to start at a lower place to get to where you want your business to be. If you want to create a car company and you have $0, you're going to need to start working at Walmart, getting some skills, getting money, building that up to a different skill set, getting money until you can get enough money to buy your car company. On the journey of learning all these skills and getting all this money, you will learn a lot that you will be able to accumulate into your business, and you can think more about what you want in your business and just understand that it's a journey. You're not going to get it in one day. Anybody who tells you just have it like that, they're lying to you. You need to work hard to get whatever you want. And I hate people that just tell you can have it just like this, just do this, you can have it. It's not just like a snap of the finger. You need to actually work hard to get what you want, and a lot of people aren't going to tell you that, but it's the truth. You can get loans, of course, grants, capital, all these things, but what I would say for you to do is just get it yourself. You can do this. This is a smart way to do it, especially if you're like getting into housing. You actually want to do that. You're going to need to get a loan, but you're going to need to have a credit card to actually get enough credit for your loan. So when you're young, definitely, or when you're old, whatever age you are, start building your credit if you want to really get into housing and stuff like that. If you want to get into loans, you need credit. If you don't have credit, they're not going to trust you enough. So build up credit. Number 4 is choose your business structure. What do I want my photography company to be? As I said, I want it to be family oriented. I want people to be able to experience what my photos and videos and say, wow, that is what it's like to have a great family, or that's what it's like to be happy, or it's kind of hard to explain. I'll put some pictures up as well about what I really want my company to be. After looking over this article, that's really all I really want to go over, but I'll still give you some more details about what I think you guys might need. Something else is probably connections, and I wrote this all down. Connections is something you need. If you don't have connections to actually get your business started, it means you don't have really people to even know about your business. So you're going to need to actually go out there and talk to people and actually make friends and learn how to talk to people. Read How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's a great book. I'm going to tell you that right now. Actually learn to communicate and actually learn how to get into business, communicate around people with like-minded mindsets. If you're in a bookstore, you might find people, you see someone reading a book about business, go up and talk to them and say, what type of business are you trying to get started? It's just really having a support system that will help you out. Another one is building your social media, getting on Instagram, really promoting. We're in 2022. If you're not on social media, you're probably getting booted out of the system. You need to play the game to win. That's just fact. You need to learn SEO, learn how to grow business through social media marketing, understand how to market, get a book. I read a book called, it's about this New York investor, and he is a billionaire. Sell Like Sirhan is what it's called. Awesome book, teaches you how to really sell yourself. If you guys want to pick that up, go ahead. The next one is you need to have drive. You need to have something in your belly that is making you want to do this. You're not going to just go ahead and start a business without having drive. You need a part of you that is screaming out, saying, I will take over. You need to have a animal mentality. You need to be a lion in a zoo trying to break out of its cage. You need to put yourself in the worst situation and understand how far, and look at how far you are away from it, and let that sit in you and let it destroy you so you can have the fire to get to where you want to be. And I'm telling you this from my heart. Definitely this is something you need. You're not going to get anything without drive, desire, hunger, all these things that a lot of influencers are talking about. I've heard Jordan Peterson talk about this. I've heard Fresh and Fit, Sneeko. These are some people I follow. Yes, I am very red-pilled, but these are aspects that you guys need. It's going to be the last one. It's really learning about finances, understanding how money works, understanding what you can do with money, understanding where you can be if you actually learn finances. Pick up a book, understand how money works, understand the government, understand macroeconomics, understand microeconomics, understand the systems of how money works, so you guys can start having money work for you. overall, these are some aspects that I pulled from Shopify, Desirae Odjick, and as well as some aspects on me about myself, and some aspects I think you guys might enjoy that I've come up with. And I want to say, Desirae Odjick, great job on this article. I liked it, though I didn't go through every single aspect. You broke down building a business into many great ways to get you started, and I know a lot of people need help on this, especially with you working for Shopify. I want to say congratulations, keep up the great work. I'm definitely, if you see this, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I have my photography company posted under, as well as my personal Instagram. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Peace out.